Hey guys, Swood here. Just wanted to bring you a video guide on the log bait deck. I just had to do a couple challenges. I got graveyard and shop over here, so I went to go do a challenge with this log bait deck, and I went 12-1. So first we're gonna open the chest, and then I'll go over a couple of the games, help you guys through those matchups. So start off some gold. All my rares and commons are basically max, so it's not too important. We're looking for the legendary. I'm just going through these, and an epic would be nice. So it's 5 epics in total. No legendary. Although my poison is 194 to 200, so it's pretty close. It's nice, decent chest. So the matchups I wanted to talk about were graveyard poison at the top, this hog Meganite deck, one of the Pekka Meganite pump decks, and this 3 Muskie one down at the bottom. So we'll start with the 3 Muskie. So with bait against 3 Muskie, the goal is you rocket all their pumps and you use Princess Log or like Inferno Tower on one side and Knight on the other side for the 3 Muskies. And as you can see, he pumps and I don't have rocket, so this is a bad situation for bait. What you have to do is just try to punish. So I go Knight Gang on the left, I misplay the Goblin Gang slightly, and then try to barrel. The pump doesn't work too well. My princess dies. I get some decent damage over on the left, and the bandit's on 1 HP, so I try to princess it just to kill it and save myself the log. But unfortunately gets a hit. So as you can see right now, he's at 10 elixir, and I'm at 4, and he has a pump down, so I'm down about 7 or 8 elixir. So if you don't have rocket at the start, you're going to be really far behind, and as you can see there, I get a rocket off, and I'm still down 3 elixir plus in the pump, so I can't touch these miner and ice golem. I just have to let it go, and I'm about halfway there to recouping my elixir. Once I get to even, I should be able to win this, no problem. So this first 3 Muskies is going to be the hardest because I'm down so much because I didn't get to rocket the first pump. So Inferno Tower on one side, if he leaves those alone, the Inferno Tower will trade with the 2 Muskies. It's 5 for 6. So log on the left, log on the right side, and gang, Ice Spirit that just to help out, Knight, Bandit, and as you can see now I'm only down 2 or 3 elixir, and he throws an Ice Golem for some reason, so it's free. And now we're basically even. I princess the miner because I don't really have another play, and I don't want to lose elixir. So now from here it should be easier sailing. Speed it up to 2 times because we got four matches we want to go over. So he tries to take my princess. After that, I don't let the bandit hit my tower. I'm just cycling. And he gives me a rocket on the tower and the 2 Muskies, which is bad by him. I play an Inferno Tower here just to, because I knew he was going to play bandit, so I'd kill the bandit and the musketeer, so it was worth it. And then right now I'm just cycling goblin barrels on the left and defending. Ice Spirit Princess for the minion horde. Go extra cautious on the defense there on the left, and then this barrel with rocket gets through. Can't really stop it. So that's for 3 Muskies. Rocket the pumps and Princess Log on the 2 Muskies or Inferno Tower, and then deal with the other side. You have Knight and Goblin Gang and Ice Spirit. So for the video, or for the matchup on Pekka Meganite, what you want to do is rocket the pumps, and then when they are trying to make a push, because they have a weird cycle, so they're going to eventually try to make pushes with Meganites and stuff, you just Inferno Tower in the middle, Ice Spirit it, defend it with your Knight or your Goblin Gang, and they can't really get through. There always gets to a point where they have this humongous push, and you got to defend it, but you'll see that later on, right at the end of the video, right at the end of the match, I hold on for dear life and then take it down. So I just play my Knight into the bandit, Ice Spirit, because it's not going to be enough to get through my Knight. I don't need an Ice Spirit. And over on the right, do log Ice Spirit. Log leaves, pause it quickly, log leaves the Ewiz at 1 shot left on the tower, and then if you play an Ice Spirit just to suicide it, the Ewiz shoots the Ice Spirit, and then it doesn't have enough time to get that another shot off on the tower. So that's why I was doing the log Ice Spirit over there. It's a good trick if you guys want. So continuing, just rocket the pump. And as you can see his hand, he has like no good play. And once he gets to bandit, he still doesn't have a good play because I have Knight in hand. And I again do the knight, and knight for bandit ice spirit. And then here, I was gonna barrel log, but so Inferno ice spirit. I misplayed the ice spirit, so the Mega Knight hit on the Inferno. It should have more HP, but it doesn't really matter too much. I believe he pumped. No, he doesn't pump here, which he should have. Should have kept going on the pumps. So he plays Pekka in the back. Just start pushing the other side. And for a while, I played a lot of Three Muskies, so I thought this was Three Muskies, and still he started playing the Pekka and stuff. So as you can see, here's the... Oh, that wasn't the push, actually. So killed both Mega Knight and Pekka with Inferno and troops. Just getting some really solid chip damage off. Mega Knight Bandit coming in. I have no good play. And here is the interesting defense. We barely make it out. Goblin Gang on the Bandit right there. Can't even see it because of sudden death. But as you can see, we made it out, and then he messes up at the end. But I was going to win eventually anyways. It was just that one last push, which I didn't have too much troubles with, but I did scramble a bit. So for Hog Mega Knight, this is tough because they have bad zap, or they have Mega Knight for your barrel, and Hog with bats for either the Inferno or Fireball for the Goblin Gang is a little difficult. So it's a pretty good matchup. Going 2 times. So he bats my barrel, brings a Hog with it. I Princess Ice Spirit Knight. Princess kills all the bats, it only gets 1 hit. And then when he fireballs my Princess, I throw a Goblin Gang. I didn't want to throw a Goblin Gang with the Princess because then it would have been, he could have logged Goblin Gang, Knight, and Princess. He had good bats there to catch my Inferno. And then with the zap, he's going to get through, so I had to play a Knight. But it's still looking good here. Just build up another Princess. I know he has Fireball, so I can just play opposite lane. I'm not going to have too many troubles. And I have good defense against Hogs. Against Hogs, what you want to do is you want to either Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang it, or you don't really want to Inferno, but especially if they have a Mega Knight or a Pekka, you want to save it for that. But if you have to, you can Inferno it. And also, possibility is if you see Hog and something else beside each other, you can rocket both of them, because the rocket leaves the Hog at 2 hits from the tower, so if the tower's shooting the Hog, it won't get by and it will kill anything else. So if they have Ice Golem Hog, you can rocket both of them, and it's a even trade. So just continuing, he has to Fireball my barrel. He snipes the Princess with an Ewiz. Again, I do the log Ice Spirit trick that I told you guys about, and we're even on Elixir here. He plays Hog. I play an Inferno Tower, not the greatest play, but he zaps, which was pointless. So I barrel. He has lots of troops coming down. Good Princess value here, Princess Ice Spirit value, and then Goblin Gang, he zaps, and I log back, so the Hog only gets 1 hit. Again, just chipping. And here you see I do the rocket, and then Goblin Gang the Ewiz. Here, pressure, because I know he has goblins in hand, so I pre-log and put in the middle. This one I messed up on. I was scrambling and I rocketed the Hog and let Ewiz get a hit, but from there on out, I don't think he touched my tower with Hog. So good log value right there, log everything. He misses on his Fireball, and from there it's just game. It's in rocket range, and I cycled back to rocket. So that's the game against Hog Mega Knight. Lots of different ways to defend against Hog. And final match I wanted to talk about was Graveyard Poison, which is generally considered to be a counter deck to Spellbait. What you have to do is just Inferno against this one, Inferno Tower the Baby Dragon, and then Night Log the Graveyard. And if he wastes his log, because he has four spells and a building, so it's a really awkward cycle. I'm not sure why people are playing this match or this deck, but they are, so they'll cycle log and then you can play Goblin Barrel. So at this point I thought he was actually playing Golem because of the Baby Dragon. It took me a long time to realize that it wasn't Golem. So watch this Ice Spirit here. Most people play their Ice Spirit on the right hand side, just tank 1 shot from the Baby Dragon and then let the tower shoot it, but if there's 2 units or more, you can try to hit both of them at the same time. So I do it over on the left, and it makes both of them walk over that way, and then it hits both of them. So stuff like that is really good. Just slows down the knight even more, and I try to Princess it and just kill it with the Princess, and then it's done from the Ice Spirit, but it didn't work, so I tried to log. My log was too late, so it did get a hit, so the log was pointless. Should have done it earlier, just not done it at all. So here I was thinking he was playing Golem still, so I was expecting like a bandit or something to come try to kill my Princess, so I was hovering my knight right above my princess, waiting for the bandit, and then he plays an Ice Spirit, and I play it instantly, and it doesn't do anything, but I thought it would catch, but I didn't expect an Ice Wizard. So I pressure with that knight, because I want to play my barrel, but I think he has log, or turns out he has tornado in hand, so I'm trying to get him to just trying to pressure him with my knight goblin gang. So here he plays graveyard. I'm sort of shocked. I play Ice Spirit, Inferno Tower, and then log the graveyard with a knight afterwards. Playing a goblin gang into that wouldn't have been that good because he has poison. So against graveyard, what you really want to be doing is knight on the inside tile, that little black tile right beside the crown on the left hand side. That's the inside tile. You want to be playing the knight right there, and then logging. That will don't want to exit. That will help you save the most damage. So here again I go into pressure with knight goblin gang, Ice Spirit. He wants to log, and you see he holds it. He's like, okay, I'm gonna baby dragon, and then I play barrel because I'm like, he's not playing anything, but I want to make something off this push. And then he sort of switched back to log and logged it, but for some reason he baby dragoned my barrel, which didn't really make much sense. But anyways, he was going to graveyard here, but I Inferno Tower the baby dragon. If he still would have graveyarded, if you can time it right where you catch the tank right as they play graveyard. So then he actually would have just played graveyard. I would play knight log, and they would have a counter attacking knight, and he wouldn't have got barely any damage. But he saw that I Inferno and he didn't graveyard, which is alright. Graveyard RNG is still not that great. I tried to princess at the bridge, use my Inferno to protect it, but I was at the same time, so it was unfortunate. Logged my princess, which was bad for him. So right here I know that my barrel is good. I barrel and then I rocket expecting a baby dragon, and then he graveyard poison at the exact same time. I had a knight already going up, so I just used an extra log. So he activates his king tower, but it's a little late by now. It's within 2 rockets, so I just go to the rocket plan. He's tornado and log. I'm not going to get through that much, so switch to the rocket plan. So as you can see, cycling right here, I can Inferno Tower the baby dragon, and it'll kill the Ice Wizard after. It will leave his graveyard with no tank, so the Ice Spirit Knight log on the graveyard. I'm not even sure if I do the log. I do the log just to be extra safe. Try to barrel. As you can see, it doesn't get through, so this is where I switch to the rocket plan. So right there, first rocket, so I just gotta cycle back to 1 more rocket, defend this graveyard. So again, Inferno Tower that baby dragon. It will kill the Ice Wizard too. I play a knight here to distract his knight, and it actually didn't work. I was trying to tank it so that his knight would stay on the bridge, but my tower started shooting, which was unfortunate. So I decided to Ice Spirit Goblin Gang because the poison wouldn't have enough time by the time my rocket went up, and then I logged as soon as I could. I didn't actually hit any skeletons, but so that's how I played against graveyard. 4 spell with bait worked out. But that is it for the video, guys. If you have any more questions about log bait, or if you want more deck guides or anything, let me know in the comments. Have a good one, guys.